every day. I call it the daily check-in, but it's late, right? For some people, it's like almost 8:30, right? So I just, how you get sidetracked and you said, but I made a commitment to do this every day, Monday through Friday. Okay, so as long as it's within, my day, right? It is what it is. So hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are not asleep or anything like that. But if you are, that's okay. You can catch me on the replay. But this is live from LA, about 8:30, 8:29. First and foremost, I got to say happy birthday to my daughter. Before the end of the day is gone, she just turned 26 today. Talked to her about 3 times a day, and I normally don't talk that many times, right? But I did call her today and wish her happy birthday. So yeah, so she's happy. She's 26 today, and let's see what else. So today I was working on some. First of all, I'm Russell of Hotels. Always let people know who you are, what you do, how you get help, right? So Russell of Hotels. I'm a hotel site selection person, expert, whatever, where I help assist companies and organizations with finding the right hotel for their particular group, their retreat, their stay, their sales call, whatever, sporting events, whatever, doesn't matter. So, and then how can I help, right? So, well, I help meeting planners with taking that off their desk, right? So basically, if they're working on something, they don't have to worry about the site. I can do that. I can find the site for them. They don't have to worry about going through. Well, they still have to go through the contract, right? But at least I'll go through the contract first and make sure everything that should be in there is in there, and everything that's not should not be in there is not in there. So and then give them a copy of the contract, and then they can look through it as well. But I highlight things that they should pay more attention to, or things that should not be in there, and then they sign it, and then there we go. So so that's how I can help them basically take that arduous task of finding that site selection or calling all these hotels or trying to email and all that kind of stuff, where we just have one platform that we can just, or several platforms that we can just use to get through all the crap and just get submit an RFP, get the proposals back, and then present them to the client. It can be that simple sometimes. So, and I'm dealing with a client now, or I have a new client now that they're basically calling everybody, calling several hotels that they're interested in. And I came in and just basically said, hey, I can do this for you. I can take that, eliminate that. I'll give you the information that you want, and there you go. So that's basically who I am, what I do, and how I can help, or how I help a particular client. So today I have another client, right? This is basketball related or sports related, going to Arizona. So I get a call from my client today saying he needs to be in Arizona and in May, right? For a group, a basketball tournament. So they get like 15, 20 rooms, something like that, something small. But this is the thing. So I sent out the RFP based on, from the platform that we normally use. I get responses back from several hotels, but I get a phone call from someone that I know, right, from Victoria, right? She's a DOS at a Residence Inn in the Phoenix area, Phoenix, Arizona area. So she called me instead of, she could have just easily just, replied and sent it back, but she called me, and we had a great conversation. We're just talking about, well, we used to work together like 20 something years ago, right? I was in sales. She was at the front desk at that time. So, and she was just going off of, things that she learned from our sales department back then. So I always say, you never know who you're making an impact on. Yesterday's front desk person could be today's director of sales. Like in this case, that was the case, right? So you never know who's watching you. So, always, put the best foot forward, if you will. So that was great for her to let me know that they were watching us, right? But I've talked to her, on and off through LinkedIn and things like that, over the years, but I didn't realize, I realized she was in the Arizona area, but I didn't realize which property she was at. So she's actually at a hotel in, I want to say it's Avondale, outside of Phoenix, right? So that would be west of Phoenix. And just so happens that the complex that my basketball team needs to be at is like 10 minutes away from her hotel. So, but the thing of it is that really resonate with me today is that she was really transparent with what was going on at our hotel. And if you hear people cackling in the background, that's okay. I can't help that. So, but anyway, this is the one thing that I really love about salespeople, right? So, or the good ones. Okay, so she let me know because I needed 15 rooms, right? Well, she didn't have any more doubles left. Okay, no more doubles. She said, all I have are kings with pull out, a sofa bed, right? And I said, well, this is a basketball team. I'm not sure if they're gonna take that or not. And she's selling it up, right? I mean, she's really killing it. I mean, she's selling me, and I'm like, Victoria, I said, at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's not about what I want. It's about what my client wants. And I said, I can see because some of these kids, if these are kids like 16 to 14 to I think 17 years of age, and they range in size, 6'3" to probably 6'7", something like that, and everything else in between, right? And I said, well, I can just see somebody fighting over. I'm not sleeping on the couch. I'm gonna sleep in the bed. That kind of thing. I can already see that, right? So what I did was I said, "Thank you for selling me." I said, "Now my job is to sell my client on what you're saying." She gave me a great rate, right? So I called my client and say, "Hey, this is a situation. This is the rate, but this is something you have to think about." And I told him that it's one king size bed and a sofa bed that I guess opens up to like a queen or something like that. I guess the size of a queen size bed. I guess I didn't see it. I'm not there, so I don't know. And he said, "Okay, let me think about it. Let me get with my one of the coaches, and then I'll get back to you." So along the way, I'm telling her, I said, I don't know if he's going to go for it, but, thank you for, being transparent about it. Because a lot of salespeople will just say, hey, yeah, we have the room available and not give me all the specifics. And then until I get the contract and to see what the room type is. But she was very, like I said, tried to sell the hell out of me, and she was very transparent. But at the end of the day, the client called me back and said, no, he couldn't do it. We have to have two beds in the room, not just one and a pull out. So I let her know, and she understood. But the other thing that came because of this is that I'm always trying to get this Russell of Hotels rate at any hotel that I can do it, right? A Russell of Hotels rate for transient rooms. Those are single rooms up to 9 rooms. Anything over 10 or more, of course, is a group, right? So we're gonna work on. She actually just sent it to me. Sent it to me earlier. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll let people know which hotel it is, when it's gonna be in effect. But we're gonna get that Russell of Hotels rate at another hotel, right? So that'll be 3. So because I'm working on one in Vegas, I have one in LA, which is the Level Hotel, and now I'm gonna have one in the Phoenix area, right? So all it takes is one, right? Takes one and then leads to another. So I've been working on this for the last I thought about it maybe 2 years ago, but I was working on other things as well. But one of the things that I had said going into this year, meaning 2023, that I was going to work more on that. So I started working on that in January, and in February I got my first one, and then now last month I got another one. I'm working on one in Vegas, and now this one. So this will be the third one. So there you go. You just have to start with one, right, and just work from there. So that's it. But I do these lives every day. I just want to come on and let people know what's going on in the industry, at least from my perspective. I do more than just the hotel site selection, but that's what I'm talking about today. Okay, so I think that's it. But this is live on LinkedIn, live on YouTube. Feel free if you ever come on, because I do this every day, right? I'll do it another one tomorrow. Do it Monday through Friday. Feel free to make comments. I mean, because my comment box is open, or you can just put your little comments in the chat box or whatever that is, and you can say, hey, you say what the hell's going on, whatever, doesn't matter. Just make comments. So appreciate that. But anyway, I think that's it for today. Like I said, it's about 8:38. And I try to keep these things, I don't like to just keep rambling just because, but I can, right? And as you can see, I'm in the lobby of the West Drift Hotel, which is in Manhattan Beach, California, right outside of LAX, not too far from LAX, not too far from SoFi Stadium, right? So if you're ever in the LA area, you need to be at SoFi Stadium. I think it's probably one of the best hotels close to the stadium, right? Okay, so, and this is not on Century, this is on Rosecrans. So this is in Manhattan Beach. A lot of restaurants within walking distance of the hotel. It sits on a 9-hole executive golf course. If you're interested in playing golf, you don't have to bring your woods. Just bring your short game. Work on your short game. Okay, so you don't need to bring your drivers for this one. All right. So, but anyway, but it's a nice little course. I've played it several times. Not that I'm a golfer, and I guess probably that's why I do play this course because I'm not a golfer. Okay, so and I love the short game, right? So, but anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you again for joining. I appreciate this, a daily check-in. I do this, like I said, every single Monday through Friday, live on LinkedIn, live on YouTube. So until then, Russell of Hotels, I'm out.